So guys, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's super windy on the island today. Crazy windy. Can you hear it? Don't know if you can hear that. Absolutely crazy. And anyway, let's crack on. SQQQ 1.1K. Listen, I've gone on about it for a long time now. My patterns. Do you hear that? My patterns. I've gone on about it for such a long time. 2 key patterns, okay? This is all I trade. This is where my consistency comes from. I've been trading these patterns for such a long time now. It is second nature to me. Obviously there's more stuff involved in the patterns: support and resistance, minor rejections, major rejections, price action, consolidation, momentum, all of that kind of stuff. But the principle remains the same. You know, you find patterns that work and you stick to them. You implement a high degree of risk management into your strategy, and that's where consistency comes from. Okay, so again, this is a prime example of my patterns, and this is why I continue to trade the same stocks, futures and penny stocks, day in, day out, because you become one with that stock or future, okay, or penny stock. You get to know how it moves. This is why it's key for me personally to not swap and change every day. I trade the same instruments over and over again. You know, I slowly add one at a time. I get to know it. I might watch it for a number of days before I even place a trade. Okay, so this is where consistency comes from. And it's so important to not swap and change your strategy, you know, because how are you ever going to become consistent if you're constantly swapping and changing? You have to find some form of consistency through doing the same thing day after day after day. That's where consistency comes from. But anyway, so some interesting news coming up. So I've decided to stay in Malta and become a resident. I've just got an apartment. I'm waiting for it to get finished. So 2 weeks from today, I will actually be in my apartment. Touch wood that the apartment is finished. Looking forward to the summer. Summer's going to be amazing. It gets very hot here. I think it can get up to 38 degrees. So really looking forward to that. Gonna work on my suntan. Gonna work on my 6-pack. And get some friends and family out. Scott Sambora, you're going to be coming out. I know you're looking forward to it. You'll be out as soon as you're managed to get your vaccine and then your vaccine passport. So he's delighted. He's really excited to come out here. I've already been out here for a month after flying in. But yeah, looking forward to this summer. This summer is going to be a great summer. Last summer was an amazing summer. This summer is also going to be a fantastic summer. And anyway, let's crack on, guys. And before I show you the video, make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if you want to message me or follow me on Instagram, it's sambora.00. Enjoy this week's video. Okay, so SQQQ. So I've been watching this for quite a few weeks now. Massive sell-off over the last number of days. So market's just opened. I'm literally going to take my entry right now. Okay, why? Because it's already starting to show signs of recovery. Okay, so there we go. So look at that, 2.7 million in volume already. Good start. Market is only opened literally 45 seconds ago. So I didn't waste any time with this one. As soon as it opened, as soon as it started to go bullish, it's already sold off a considerable amount over the previous days, especially yesterday's session. So again, my strategy, my patterns, my approach to the market, it really is extremely consistent, okay, because I just wait for the correct setups. When the correct setups happen, I place an entry. If it doesn't, I don't. I'll wait. So you'll see that's increased already, 2.9 million now. So a nice bit of volume in on this penny stock. So I'm expecting to get a decent return out of this. The reason being, there was such a significant rally in the previous session, i.e. yesterday. And after such a sell-off, there has to be a fairly decent recovery. Okay, now obviously I've entered seconds after the open, but I've seen that it's hit a major support level last night. So I was actually watching this last night all the way up till the close. I actually placed an entry and took a green position last night, but I seen last night just before the close it hit a major support level. So I waited for this open, 45 seconds into the open. I seen that it started to recover. I was right about it hitting a major support level. Went in, long position, extremely confident,
and I expect to get a decent return out of this, again, because of the amount of space that's being created. Now, as I've said before, listen, there's a lot more to the space created, a lot more to it. You know, it's all to do with momentum, price action, major support levels, minor support levels, resistance levels. You know, there's a lot more to it, you know, but the fundamentals of what I do, you can see it's all to do with my parents. So 3.6 million. And I really do implement this degree of discipline. I wait for the right setup. If the setup is not there, I don't take it. 3.7, it's continuing. So this is good for me. The volume is continuing to increase. Okay, now these will all be longs, by the way. These will all be longs. So the more this volume increases on the 3.7, and it will continue to go up, okay, the more that happens, the more bullish that this price is going to go, because there's not going to be anybody taking shorts here. It's all long positions. If there is some shorts, they'll be few and far between. So 3.8 million now. So I'm expecting a decent return. I expect to get the best part of $1,000 out of this. That's my expectation here. On a stock, I wouldn't have that expectation. My expectation would be about $300-400 max. But these penny stocks are completely different. I would expect to get somewhere in the region of $1,000 return. Okay, so nice and slow. So this is more of an intraday swing again. So with these penny stocks, for me, the ones that I choose is more of an intraday swing approach. So we're not scalping these on the open. It's more of a position that you hold anywhere from, you know, kind of like 10 minutes, 15 minutes up till several hours. All right, just depending. But again, I am going to continue to hold this. Now listen, if it starts to sell off and I go negative net, I'll just cut it loss. And, you know, I'll just cut the loss and go back in when the setup is correct again. But I am actually confident. So there is a bit of a pullback there. But that pullback, the majority of that pullback would be longs liquidating, causing the price to temporarily pull back. So I'm not concerned at this point. I do believe that I will get a decent return out of this. So this trade actually is going on for quite a while. So obviously I've edited it down to 6 minutes because I was in the trade for the best part of 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. Maybe not as long as that actually. I think it was more like 15 minutes. But anyway, so it's nearly $600. So it is showing me that it still wants to continue to recover. So pushing up to them resistance levels. Yeah, nice price action, nice momentum. I'm happy to hold this for the time being. As I said, I won't hold it too long because at some stage there will be a relatively decent pullback because there's already been a decent recovery. Okay, so you can't hold this forever. If you did, you'd expect to go right back down into negative net again and then it would recover. But this is not a long swing, this is an intraday swing. So you've got to understand the difference between an intraday swing and a long swing. So it looks like it does want to recover a little bit more. As I said, I'm not going to wait too much longer. So look at the volume now, 5.4 million. As I said, the volume in this continues to increase for the simple reason that many traders are seeing the potential for a really good return on a long intraday swing. Okay, so quite a pullback there. But I don't expect it, well, I'm not going to hold it past the previous high level there, which you can see. I'll be looking to take this pretty soon, to be honest with you. So that's nearly $900. Bit of a pullback there. And I am quite happy to hold this for the time being. I do believe I can get a little bit more out of this. Not a great deal more, but a little bit more. But having said that, if I pull back to about 500 now, I would just take the 500. But I think I can get a little bit more out of this. So there you go, 1.1. And I'm just going to take that now, okay? I'm just going to take it.
Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this week's video. See you again very soon for more videos.